Hey everybody, it's Emily, the Crazy Worm Lady. I'm here today with our urban worm bag update. So I'm going to get the lid opened up here and we will take a peek, see what's going on in the bag. Okay guys, so this is the first time I've ever seen worms crawling my walls in here. But I did go away for a couple of days and I threw some coffee grinds and eggshell in here. But the lid is very moist over most of it. So that might have something to do with it, that condensation buildup, allowing the worms to kind of crawl around a bit. So I thought we would take a peek. And I see some skins from a banana pretty much gutted here. This is on top of some cardboard. That was inside the cardboard layers there. Feeling really compact. I can even feel it when I'm just lifting these layers up. And look at how nicely composted it is in here. So I'm going to pull some of these layers up over here and we will dig around a little bit. But if you look down here, guys, you'll see that everything is looking so much more processed. And I think this was at one point, what was this? An orange. Got some worms all around here. Again, if you put citrus in your bins, don't overfeed, but the smell is amazing. It smells so nice and fresh in here. This looks like an avocado. There's going to town in here, guys. Alright, let's see what else we can find. Some more avocado. It's really not looking like there's a whole lot of food, although if you recall, we skipped a feeding last week to kind of let the worms catch up. And that seemed to do wonders in here. Even though these sides are really moist in here, these castings, if you'll notice, are really, really flaky. Not at all bogged down or wet. So that's encouraging. Trying to pull all this up without flipping stuff out of here since this bin is getting relatively full. What is this? It looks like they picked a banana completely clean. And this is the, or this might have been avocado, but the label there is all that's left. I am blown away, guys. Actually, I feel like just the difference from this last week to this week, how beautiful these castings are looking. It's really impressive. Really, really impressive. So if you recall, the feeding that we did do last time was over here, and it was 2 weeks ago. It was towards the back. So I want to definitely take a peek over here. So there was some citrus. There was a lot of different things we put in this feeding. Oh my goodness. This is warm and slimy. Wow. Oh, you can see this was a banana. I wouldn't have known if I didn't see the stem there. Ooh. There's something to be said for how the worms feel in your hands when they're just in a really high density area. It is so slimy. But these worms are definitely doing their job in here. They're good size worms. I'm seeing some baby worms. Looks like over here, this lime, I wasn't sure what was going to happen to it. It's still whole, but it's softening up, so I would be interested to see if they get into it by next week. But just in general, how much better does it get than this? I have a little baby worm on my finger here. Where did he go? Right there. But this is all looking really, really good. So I don't want this to get too long. I know sometimes my videos are lengthy and wordy. So I'm going to pull some of this cardboard up out of here, and we will add a little bit of food today. So let me go grab a little something to put in the bin, and we will load it down. That's an orange, guys. Okay guys, so I just pulled some food out of the freezer. It's actually still frozen. I would not typically recommend you do this in your bins, but I was away for a few days and just got back, so I wanted to get these guys fed up. So this is just some kale that went bad and that I've frozen. I'm gonna break this up a little bit. The reason why I don't worry so much in the bag systems, they're a lot larger, so if it is a little bit cold in the area while it thaws, the worms have plenty of places to go where it's not gonna hurt them. So since we fed the back last time, I'm feeding the front this time. This kale smells pretty foul, so I'll have to make sure I cover it really good. And then I also have a small bag here of orange skins and the pit of a pear, it looks like. And a few bags of coffee grounds from when I was on my trip this week. So these are also partially frozen, but I'm just going to throw these on top. The filters and everything are edible to the worms. So let me grab some bedding. We'll get this covered up, and that will be our update for this week. Alright, so I added some pre-moistened coconut coir in here. I supplemented a little bit of oyster shell for eggshell because I'm low on it at the moment. And it's not completely covered. I'm going to use some of my rags for the rest of this, but I think it should be pretty adequate, especially since this bin closes up completely. I haven't had very many problems. I've seen a handful of fruit flies here and there, but nothing catastrophic. So I took some advice from Steve, who's the developer of the Urban Worm Bag. He said to run it a little bit drier than you think you should. So I did pre-moisten this coconut coir, but some of it's still a little bit dry. Not dry like we did a few weeks ago where I totally dried out the whole bin, but it's a little bit drier than I would think it should be. He says this will give better castings, hopefully, when it comes harvest time. A few people have started to harvest from this and have struggled a little bit with the castings being muddy at the bottom. So I'm going to run it a little bit drier per his suggestion and see how it goes from there. So my link for the Urban Worm Bag will be below if you're interested in purchasing one for yourself. In a little bit over 100 subscribers, I will be doing another giveaway. So keep that in mind. Comment on my videos. Please like them and subscribe to my channel. And I'll be back with you guys for an update soon.